If I could be any animal in the world, I think I'd like to be a bird. See the world without needing to be part of it. To look at it without existing in it. To be so high up that you're literally in heaven. That's what I'd like. To be able to fly away whenever I wanted. It would be perfect. But I'm human, and this is where I work. I love my work. Really, I do. I'm a mess when it comes to interacting with people, but it's the art that I love. Is that weird? You can get on with pictures better than people? Maybe.
Thanks very much.
There's just something about being able to connect with a painting in a way you can't with someone in real life. They speak to you without actually speaking to you, if that makes sense. Plus, they never ask much of you.
So, what's the story behind that one? It was painted by his lover? I don't remember.
Well, see, it's never, not that Emma, at least not that, maybe, yeah, I'm not so good with real people. I'm also not good with change.
Sophia, there's someone I want to introduce you to. Sophia, this is Alana Dickens, our new curator. This is one of our finest docents. Alana, Sophia Little. She hasn't been with us that long, but she has a great interest in her work.
Finest. Who's your worst then? She doesn't look as if she would say boo to a goose.
She's a quiet one, but she has a great eye for quality. It's the older portraits you're interested in, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the problem though, isn't it? Everything in here is so old and stuffy. We need to find ways of connecting today's contemporary viewer with the art of our time. That is why I'm installing these. I know I would much rather listen to the music I like on the train to work than have someone like Bertie here prattle on at me with a small talk. We're cutting out the middleman.
Information on the... Would you like a... Would you... Oh.
Bertie.
Sophia.
What's going on? I mean, am I fired?
No. It's just things are changing. The gallery's got to go with the times.
But will I be replaced?
Replaced? Unlikely, my dear. Unlikely. Will you look up for me later?
funny. Feeling more comfortable with someone I've never even met than the people I come face to face with every day. Some kind of constant friend, no matter what's going on around you. Unrequited love. Is that what it's called? Well, not love, but something like that.
Dear Sophia, I cannot imagine the turmoil you are experiencing at this moment in time. Adjusting to new things in life can be difficult, but you must trust me that change is a necessary evil in this world. An evil, but also a blessing. Out with the old and in with the new. Not in the literal sense perhaps, but more new ways of thinking. As your lovely vintage Robson shows, you look far better than my grandmother in a floral dress, by the way. Alongside your interest in traditional fine art, you are most definitely different from most of your contemporary peers. But you know there's comfort to be found in the modern world, Sophia. And it is in people you will find it. You are special. But above all, you are needed. No matter what happens, there will always be a place for you in this crazy world. So be vigilant, Sophia. And don't stop being adorable.
I've lost it.
It's just fantastic, Bertie. And there's no fuss. That's the best part. There's just peace and quiet.
Just seems so impersonal though.
That is why I'm here to take the burden off your hands, darling. Just trust me with... Oh.
Sophia.
Hello again. Do you want to try the new headphones? They're a treat.
No, thank you. I just want to get on with work.
I was under the assumption you had spoken about...
Let's run this one.
Bloody listen. The gallery with the ghastly portraits.
What? No!
There's a reason your sales and visiting rates are down, Bertie. Nobody wants to see this anymore.
This room is not to be touched. These paintings have been here for...
Oh, I'm sure they've been here as long as you have, and that's the point. Urban art brings urban people. Young people, Bertie. Interesting people. This exhibition must look to the future.
What about Sophia's future?
Can you lot not do anything right? It's nearly 10 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly when Mr. Holmes told me to be here.
This room was never to be changed. It's not in our agreement. Our tours are...
Nobody cares about your tours and your leaflets and your docents.
You're real.
You see, she's a nut job anyway.
Enough! I won't have you speak like that in front of my staff.
Staff that can't speak in full sentences.
I don't know anything about these paintings.
Obviously, you're just a builder.
Well, that's why people like me need people like Sophia. People who care about art.
Trust me, Francoise. Nobody cares about old, unfinished paintings of dead men.
This portrait is of renowned Aberdonian artist Andrew Glenister. It was painted in the house he was lodging in a few weeks before he died of consumption in 1892. Using a technique similar to pointillism, Glenister's contemplation of chiaroscura, it's the contrast between dark and light, leaves behind a haunting portrait which, contrary to what you might believe, is not unfinished, as his painting of his own reflection allows him to capture a fleeting moments of joy in his final weeks of life. Hence why the painting is named
the juncture. Not that anyone cares.
My plans: installation pieces, urban sculptures, performance art, deserve an entire building to themselves, not to share it with fusty relics. Come on, Tom! And bring Claudia. She's too sheetless dump anyway.
Alain, uninstall all these things, will you? I'm sorry about all this.
It's fine. It's like water off a duck's back.
Oh, no! Sorry, can I keep this possibly?
Sure. I don't know about you, but I'm starving. You had breakfast yet?
No.
Well, we should. What do you like?
Wolves.
Yeah?
Wolves?
There's eggs, right? Right.
Eggs.
Thought we were turning into a dog there for a second.
Dis-moi s'il te plaît, dis-le-moi quand même si c'est pas vrai, car moi, je ne peux pas vivre sans toi. Oublie tous les hommes qui m'ont précédé, je changerai l'automne en un bel été pour toi. Je ferai n'importe quoi. Jour après jour, réapprends ce que c'est l'amour.